the Oscars are coming out, and I start thinking most popular sports movies, Mike. What's your top list?
Before I give my list, let me mention a movie that isn't quite a sports movie because it isn't quite about a sport. The Wrestler.
1, 2, ram!
Which is really the best movie that I saw this
Mickey
year.
Rourke's
without
the best
question.
actor. Okay.
I'd say one of the best 10 movies I've ever seen, and it would certainly be in my list if pro wrestling was a sport. It isn't quite, but it has some universal themes that I think play out in sports. Athletes getting older, falling out of the spotlight, how they deal with that, etc. That really was what that movie was about, so it was terrific. But that's not on my list because pro wrestling isn't a sport. So let's go.
Good segue, though. I like that.
I'm the king of blends.
If Hulk Hogan was here right now, would you say it wasn't a sport?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right, your list.
What a fraud, Hulk Hogan.
Your top movies.
Bull Durham.
What's wrong? I'm a little nervous. My old man's here.
Ah, that's a great one.
Sports movies that I like are the ones that kind of like create the milieu of the sport in a way that's really believable and really feel like that movie felt like minor league baseball.
It did. It really
felt
did.
like it kind of epitomized minor league baseball. And another one on my list would be same thing, Hoosiers.
I don't care what the scoreboard says at the end of the game. In my book, we're going to be winners.
Oh, good movie, yeah.
I thought Hoosiers really created that whole Midwestern high school basketball thing in a terrific way. And some of that movie was a little silly and over the top, but certainly melodramatic. But I thought it worked. And number one for me is Raging Bull.
No one else around wants to fight me. They're all afraid.
I knew you were going to have that down your list.
I just thought
Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro was unbelievable, and it had that Scorsese thing where he just sort of lays the story out there right in your face, and I just thought that was terrific stuff from beginning to end, although some of it was actually hard to watch. It was kind of brutal, but I thought that was really a terrific movie and one of the great ones. So that's my list. Starkey, what's yours?
As we came up with this for the Oscars, I started to jot down some, and Steve Burkholder, who's shadowing me from Conestoga Valley, senior at CV, he helped me come up with my list. He had some good movies down there. Field of Dreams there, Major League is there.
Sure.
You had stuff like The Express that just came out. These are all ones that we pondered. The Rookie, Friday Night Lights. But my top three, I narrowed it to three. I mean, we even looked at The Babe, John Goodman. It didn't. It almost made the list. Number 3, Rocky. The whole series is sort of fun in itself. The whole number 4 with the Russian, I Must Break You.
I must break you.
Mr. T is Clubber Lang at number 3, and Apollo Creed. They even had cool names. The music, how can you not get pumped when he's jogging down?
How can you not get pumped?
Yeah, but that's a good one. Number 2 for me, and I'm sort of like Steve. He says, I'm at the point now where I'm almost sick of seeing it. I've seen it so many times. Just Remember the Titans, Denzel Washington. Pretty cool movie with football movie. And just, it's more than that. It was the whole racial tension, the sign of the times, community coming together. Really liked it.
I agree.
And number 1 was Brian's Song, the original.
Wow.
With James Caan, Billy D. Williams, Brian Piccolo. And, I love it. Gail Sayers. It's just a really cool story. But again, it's not just football in that movie. It was about friendship. It was about guys coming together. And I just really like it. The movie chokes me up. I'm choked up right now.
You're an emotional guy, Starkey.
What can I say?